It's the end of 2022, and there's only one day to go. I would like to do some reflection for the where I am, my location right now, to the universe. So first of all, I want to say I'm so thankful, grateful, appreciate I still can feel my breath right now. When I breathe in, I can choose how long I want to hold. I can choose how deep I want to go. Because I still have the ability to breathe. It means I still here and I still have so much experience possibilities or so much opportunity to choose to expand myself or to interact with other people, to able to do anything if I want to. Feel the texture, feel the people, feel life. To feel pain, to feel joy, to feel sad, to feel beloved. Okay, so I do some journaling when I wake up yesterday, 4 or 5 a.m. because when I wake up, it's already start to spin my brain, so it's going very fast, and I have to write down. So, okay, what I have been done from the last couple months. I just want to keep this chaos situation of me. That's because that's who I am, my situation right now. And the most significant change or the progress in what happened is I start to know more people, connect to different peoples. So this openness to invite people inside my world is really just brings so much learning and so much waves in my lives. So I'm still processing it. Okay, that just let me say whatever I feel like to say, because I'm not organizing it anyway, so it's not cannot be organized. I read a book called The Ethical Slut, 道德浪女, but it's the most big spot for me is the anarchy relationship anarchy. So simply just I feel it's totally fit to my situation and what I want in my relationships or the future vision of my life. So I'm still processing and I'm still experimenting and I'm still learning, forming, making to the way works for me, and works for the people who I have a relationship with. So include my kids, my mom, myself, the people who I want to have kids with again, or my ex, or my friends, my partners, my colleagues, my clients. So my family. Yeah, and I keeping have the thought, okay, I print this one. I don't try to organize my thought right now. There's no point, no use anyway. So that's the place I want to go to have my birth center, the place. And this always be there, like my healing center or the birth center, being center, retreat center, and the death center. That's my whole thing of my career, what I choose or somehow I be calling or I'm doing right now. So it's like I continue doing it, but I'm I joined one topic group and they are reading the book The War of Art, and they are talking about why when we are doing something we are so afraid of success or so afraid of something and we just resist that. What's the resist coming from? So it resonates with me. But all these three centers, I always picture that I also have a vision board right in front of my wall, so I can see it, and then why I feel so drawn to do it, but I'm so resist to doing this, and so I keep thinking about that. It's come out, maybe I think it's just not used to it. I'm not used to be successful, or I'm not used to have all my dreams come true. So probably if like for rich people, when they're born in rich family, they used to spend money like this way. So when you don't have the money with your small childhood, so you don't used to using the money like this way, enjoy the life like that way. So if I start to getting used to success or whatever thing you want to experience, for example, if I want to be wanted, but actually I want it so much, then I become resist to be wanted. That's fucking weird situation. And for example, if the other person say he want to write, but he finds so many reasons and not to write, but he actually want to be a writer or writing. So how are we gonna to address this situation in our life? So I think that's part of the resist to do something we really want. I really want. I think just not used to it. Find a way to used to it. And then I watched a Octopus documentary. Oh my god, it just hit me so hardly, because octopus actually like the other line of intelligent animal from the evolution of that, the history, all the living beings, and the scientists used to think why human being or other mammals have intelligent, because we start to forming a groups and have a society, then we to interact with each other. Then but the octopus actually have very high intelligence and extreme intelligent surviving skills. And how come they are solitude, they are alone, they don't have the community. So how they form this all intelligence? So they have the conclusion, yes, beside this mammals, they forming a community. Also the other kind of species, they can have intelligence like octopus. So okay, so that made me feel that human beings are so ignorant about they know everything. Actually we don't know everything. And I always learn so much from just close to the nature. Every single thing nature teaching us. So octopus changing colors to survive. They developed this strategy to when it's closer to someone, and I feel like that because sometimes I feel I'm on waves around my people, the people around me, and I don't know who I am really. I don't. Yes, like octopus, they the study research find out is one octopus changing like 130 times the colors, and actually octopus is blind, so how can they know the color and the environment? Actually, all the hands, I would say the hands, I forgot the name, and the 8 hands, they have individual brains, so they thinking in the separately. So when they walk in there, they walk in different direction, but actually they still can merge in each, cooperate, integrate with each other if they need to run away. So it's fascinating, and it's not only one. This standard means a possible. It's infinity possibilities about success or about how you want to live in your life. So octopus resonate with me because it's changing colors and they to survive and to merge inside the environment. Like me, I'm with someone else and I just totally observe, learning, and just like be with the other person's energy, and I'm receptacle with them. Then somehow people sometimes thinking, okay, I just have to know myself, but that's who I am. And I stopped judging myself. I totally accept myself. And of course, octopus have their own color. Their color is like brown. That's their own color, but it's not really, most of the time, they are the color around them, their environment. And when the moment they die, they become no color. And I feel that comfortable me. So I love octopus, and I feel they're living alone. They have their own intelligence. It's like me. So I don't really need to think I have to fit in anyone, any groups, and I feel happy. And yeah, that's the part about the octopus, and also the waves. So I am nothing if people are not, I'm peaceful and calm. I'm just not exist pretty much. But when people start to have sad or happy and they have conflicts and everything, they create the waves, and I'm just waving with them. So when everything calm down, nothing happened, and I'm like, say, so that's most of time I feel like this way. So sometimes I don't feel I exist, and that's who I am. And I'm not feel sad about it, or I don't feel sad about I'm not exist. I exist because other people create that, and I feedback, I respond to them. I'm not gonna echoes and also dessert. Yes, follow up the waves, the octopus. Then who I turn to. Basically, I am more like a shooting stars for people's life, and I'm landing. I also write a poem about a shooting star who I am when I experienced the jealousy from someone. Some of my partner, I try to practice the relearn about the jealousy when my partner spending time with their other loved human being, and how I cope with that. And I notice that I using all the energy to create. I'm writing, I'm painting, I'm drawing, I'm singing, I'm just like putting this energy out from the art form. Then dessert. Why I'm the dessert? Because when I be with someone, most likely people around them, and observe them, also observe them, their energy, and then I come out I balance their energy. So if somebody is always trying to be a good person, and then I just somehow balance their energy, I'm just um showing the other side of them, like the dark side of them need to be addressed. So I just like become the dessert, and then they can eat after I eat, experience, taste their main meal. So when you sometimes you eat too salty and then you want something sweet to balance, or sour to balance your taste, your food. So I feel I'm like the dessert that balance the other person, and also bringing out something I learn from them, they can learn from me. So it's nothing like it's totally equal take and a give. So I think myself as a dessert also, and I'm a reflection, I'm a mirror. So I, no matter how the energy we both create when we summon each other, the side of us, it's totally different. Like in front of M, I will be like a little young playful girl, and that's the part we summon each other. And in the other person, I will become totally like a very hardcore bitch. And then that's all I am. They are all part of me, but just interact with different energy, and we'll summon different products come out. And I really like the different people see me differently, and they give me a different perspective. It's like they visit me as a country. I mentioned that before. I'm a country and you're a country. You got a visa for me and I got visa for you, so we can visit each other. Then we are totally like a traveler. So I travel in your country, and if you allow me, I can go deeper inside some secret dirty cave, or some very divine temple somewhere, and then we can play there, and then you show me somewhere you won't show other people, or I'll visit some public to tourists play the place or playground. And then so my point is, when people visit me, they'll give me different feedback, and it's totally let me see me myself with different eyes. I really love that. And but in our world right now, it's like a be cool. People be who is the person we're supposed to be. Seems like they have some certain kind of standard. Yeah, of course, when we're small in school, and we need a good grade. But I want to say is finding the light in front of ourselves. We are the person only have can do it. It's we see our own light and protect it, and stand for it, and stand up for the country, for the light, for ourselves. And that's the standard. Be how cool you are, your standards, our standard. And when I can accept myself as my standard of be cool, be perfect, or be good, then I can accept the other person, because they are the same like me, have totally unique, like different plants, and different plants, they have their own unique way to be loved or be nurtured, or the growing style, how they blossom, when, how many times a year, their seasoning or years. So I also learn how to um, love other people in the way they they need or they want to be loved. And yeah, so that's the other thing I learned from the nature. And And the other things, I think I write too much, ask people to take responsibility to other people. It's like in American Western culture is always talking about you need to independent, you need to own your emotion, be responsible for your emotion, and you know. But I want to say that's the reason cause all the world becomes so selfish, self-centered, and we say we care the world, we want to improve, we want to save the world, but actually we are doing something like no, I am taking care about myself, you taking care about yourself, then that's fair, and that's how the world is supposed to be like this. But somehow, yes, at some point, that's right, because I don't want to clean your shit all the time, right? But it's all connected. My point is, doesn't matter what I do, what I say, it's all connected. So how can we, I love one of my partner share the boundary things, the most sweet spot, the best boundary there is when I'm at the point is where I can love you and also I can love myself. So when I'm at that place, I care about everything what happened to you, and I also care about myself, and I help you, I support you, you support me, you help me. So we help each other to build up our ability, our empower each other to taking care of ourselves, but we also equally taking care about each other. So we are not only so independent, the attachable. It's like we connect to each other, but be better way. Yeah. So I like also my partner's idea, like a waving. We all weaving together, so become a whole big beautiful picture. So that's also the other part of my, because we all co-create everything together. So I guess what my point before about, not because I shouldn't be independent, it's sometimes it's over described, it's over rated about that. So people become more selfish and cannot help each other or help some people, even though they can. Because sometimes they will say they should learn how to taking care about themselves. But the thing is, why did we think about why they cannot taking care about themselves? Because some other reasons, of course, they don't want to be like the person always have to rely on someone else, but that's just because they need some extra support or be heard or be noticed that something. And even though we don't care about them, we keep distance from that trouble, but we are in the same waterland. Eventually everybody will, their trauma, their problem will influence us. Eventually we have no way to escape, like in the whole earth, everything connected. So even though this part is clean, but this part is dirty, eventually the dirty things will come out here. So even though this part say, hey, we are so clean and we're taking care about each other, and you should taking care about yourself too, but they have some problem, they cannot. So we are all together. So we somehow have to help each other in the way we are all agree with, yes, but we need to help each other, support each other in the way, not in the old way, the new way. Yeah. So and lately it's the weather is colder and I'm happier to live in this weather, because I somehow found that 8 Celsius, 8 here, 8 Celsius is the best temperature for me. for my body, for my oxygen amount I taking. So I spent one night in driving and try to looking for the 8 Celsius temperature, the place. And I'm so looking forward to the new year coming. I'm so different, and I cannot imagine how much possibilities will unfold in front of me. And I know still so much. I have so much debt still, and I have a problem about being a mother, caring mother of my kids, and I still want to have kids. And so much things going on, but it's like the I foreseen the big gathering, and it's coming. So no matter it coming in which way, it's coming. Then that's coming together. Yeah, so that's my reflection from today, 2022, December 30th. Then I'm sending the pure energy from myself. Now this location coordinate to the universe. See you. Breathing next time together.